Hi there guys, this is Farmer Bob. Welcome to my channel, man. Great guys, I'm a happy chappy today. Just finished our fourth episode on the map making course, and it's coming on very nicely. Yeah, jump in there if you haven't yet, but if this is your first time on my channel, a warm welcome to you. And boy, have I got some exciting stuff to show you today. Another how-to video. And yes, obviously guys, I'm on my test map because this is where most of the testing gets done, and also just fooling around with, It's nice to have something that you can mess up if you, and you don't really bother if it's messed up, because I can just reload a backup and yeah, carry on, Anyways, what I want to do today, guys, is having a look at placeables. An easy way of putting placeables on your map. And a lot of guys have been struggling with adding the lines to the XMLs and and it's a bit involved if you're not really into map making. But I'm going to show you a way today to make your maps great without having too much fuss with the placeable system. So this is in the editor 903, and what's happening is I want to now add. Say this is now your own map that you've made, and you want to add all the placeables and farms and sheds and water tanks and all that stuff, but it's a tedious process for you to do it via the editor and the XML file. So I'm going to show you an easy way to do it now, and hopefully it will help a lot of guys out, making life easy, because I love easy, I don't like complicated, guys. I don't know about you, but I'm a big fan of easy, So yeah, let's get stuck in with that. Now, first of all, what you can see here in the editor, there's nothing on the farm. But how can that be, Farmer Bob? Because there's a lot on the farm. Check in the game. Here we are in the game. There's a lot of stuff in the game. So this is now exactly the process that I'm going to show you, is to add your stuff in game, and also we're going to go one step further, also add it to your editor, so that when you're in the editor you can also view it there, So I'm going to work it around from the game side. So we're going to do all our work in the game, and don't worry about the flying air balloon up there. It's just another video that we may have had fun with the air balloons and planes and whatever. Anyways, guys, so what we're going to do is, in the game now, we're going to buy a lot of stuff. So I'm going to say, let us first add some money to our farm, because we don't have enough bucks to do all the stuff we want. So I'm just going to add, and you can do the same, guys. Just load yourself some mega bucks, because you're going to have to buy all the stuff. Obviously, you're going to have to buy land and all kinds of stuff that you're going to need to get. Because when you start off with your map normally, then you won't have, so you're going to have to own the property where we want to place the stuff, So here you can see we own these 2 pieces of land. So for the video's purpose, this field number 4 is actually nice and big. So I'm just going to buy this one as well, just for fun, So here we go. So now we have enough land. So we now field 3 and 4 is now usable, and I think it's this way, yeah. There's field 4 down there. I'm going to just run there. However, it will probably be much faster to go in the buy thing, to place it here. So first of all, let us do 3 things. Let us load 3 things in the game, and then we can work with them. I just want to sort of get to my field 4. I think it's this one here. Yes, we've put some grapes down there the other time. I remember now. Okay, so just for interest's sake, let us put down here's some sheds. Obviously a shed, everyone loves a good shed, so we want something with doors and things, and then that one has got some nice doors, so I'm going to put that down. That's easy as that, guys. Believe it or not. And let's go for some extra farm silos and stuff. Let's put a nice farm silo down here, and now you must think yourself, you're busy making your map, guys. So you've done the layout of the map, and all the terrain has been done, and the roads, and now you want to populate the working stuff like the buildings and that. And so farmhouses, we already have a farmhouse, but it's all the same, guys. Doesn't matter what you place. Let me just have a look is there silo extensions? Yes, there is silo extensions. So let's just add some silo extensions up here. This will make your silo a bit bigger. And then so let's do some animals. Let's just take pigs, guys. It honestly doesn't matter which one, because the process is all the same. I'm just adding things, and some bees. Let's put some bees down. I love bees. I farm with bees myself. Not farm, I've got 5 beehives of my own. And I produce enough honey for me, my family. Actually too much, we give a lot away. I get about 20 liters of honey. Actually, we'll get more, but I only harvest once a year. But I get about 20 liters of honey a year, you know, which is, it's a lot of honey for one single household, you know. And I actually should harvest twice a year, but I only do it once a year. So yeah, anyways. Pigs, we've done piggies. What else can we do? Decorations. Yeah, let's put some fencing, man, guys. Fencing is important. Let's go for this steel fencing thingamabob here. And let's put some fencing gear on this field, just to be, and it's so much easier to do the fencing in game, guys, because just watch how fast you can do your fencing. I mean, this in the editor will take you half an hour to an hour to achieve, like so. All right, and then let's put a gate down there. Where's some gates? That's also a fence. Yes, some gates. Good. Is this a gate? Yeah, it's a gate. That's a wooden gate. There should be some steel gates. That's a fence. That's a gate. That's a steel gate there. And for that we want to come in close. Just put it down there. And there. And we only need one of them. And now we need to go back to the fencing again. I used this fence here. I've actually done that gate a bit skew, but it's alright. For the purpose of the video, it's perfectly alright. And here we fenced our whole farm. I wonder if that's going to go through there. It is, yes. Actually not a good spot to put that, probably. And there you go. So that's it, guys. Whatever you put down here, productions, we haven't done a production, so let us put down a what's this, a bakery? Yeah, well, let's do a bakery. So I think we've covered enough for the video purpose, you know. Alright, so now we want to put this stuff in our map permanently, because now this will only be in your saved game. So if we now save this game like so, quick go save game, all the stuff we've added will only be in the saved game. It will not be in your map. Alright, so there's a difference between your map and a difference between the saved game. Alright, so now that we've saved it, have I? I think I had. Let's just do it once again to be sure. And let's get out of the map. Alright, I'm going to quit out totally, because we're going to come back to the game after we've done the editing. And now our farming simulator is hanging on me. Looks like it. Great. So guys, the next step obviously is, I wonder now what slot I was in there. I think it was slot 1. Might have been slot 1, so that I haven't made a check. So when you do, just make a note of what slot you are working in, guys, because that is very important to make a note, because otherwise you'll sit like me, wonder why and wonder what's happening. Good. That's our point. So we want to go to Farming Simulator 22, check save game 1, and have a look at the placeables.xml. And then at the bottom of the placeables, you'll get all your stuff that you've added. Bakery, yes. Okay, so that is our stuff. So this is definitely our save game. So go up to the top. Let me just select the bottom line first. This last placeable is part of the XML, so don't select that one, guys. Take the one from the top or just above it. That's your last placeable that you've added in game. And then we're going to go to C. That's the gates, garden shed, workshop. I just want to have a look. Which one will be now? Diesel tank. We didn't do a workshop, but we didn't do a garden shed, but we did do the fencing. Grapes. No, we didn't do that. So that fencing is not part of what we've done. Garage small. That's where we started on this map. So garage small. And then the farmers, yes, the pig barn, the beehives, This was the gate, the fence, and then the gate should be in here somewhere. That's the gate here. Level for Singleton. Yeah, anyway, so what you'll do, you select that last side of the placeable. The last placeable was the bakery. Come to the top and find the spot where you started working. That's the grapes, garage, small. That's where we started. So go to the first placeable of that. And this is important to not make a mistake here, guys, because if you copy and paste stuff into your placeables XML and you make one mistake, guys, your whole game won't work. You'll have an error and the placeable .xml will not load and you'll just have a mess, you know. So be very careful that you don't select stuff that's not part of what you bring over, because if there's one mistake, it won't work. So you go Control C to copy that. And now we're going to our map. Go open your map, test map, maps, and then find your placeables.xml. And mine will be here. And we're just going to drop down here. Oh yeah, you see here, that's where we ended up. So I'm just going to space it there, Control and V to paste it, like so. And then just make sure that when you click on this last placeable, the red line goes to the top. Go right to the top and click on the top and make sure the red line goes to the bottom. Then 99% of the stuff is correct. And then you can verify each placeable. If you click on it and both is purple, it should be well. It also indicates your end of the line there with the purple. So just you can verify that the stuff you've added is all showing the purple start and end. Just to be sure. That's the farmers. That's the farmers. Just make sure everything is fine. And that's our garage. That's where we started. Great. And that was part of last one, so that should be fine. And then you save your placeables. And believe it or not, guys, now all that stuff is permanently in your map. That's how easy it is. So you don't have to do anything else. Apart from, I'm not too sure now. Let me just have a quick browse at the directory. Save game 1. I'm not too sure of the store items. Okay, let me have a look. Store items, store deliveries. It will be very interesting now to check if there's any store items errors, because I know when you load stuff from your into your map via the map XML, you get problems with the store items. But we will open up the game and see if there's any errors. So that's our next spot or step, is to check if the stuff is actually there. There could also now be a problem when I start a new game, but mind you, I've added it to farmland 4 or field 4, which was part of the farmland. So there could be that problem. So I'm not going to take this one. I'm going to take a new save, because don't ever work on the old save. Test map, there you go. Because if you work on the old save, guys, you will not get the changes. You will just get what you've done. So you can either delete that old save or start a new save to test. And that's important to remember that. Good. All right, so let's have a check, guys. First of all, let's get into the map. And then I want to just press my tilde key to get up my console, so I can just quickly browse through the whole map to see if there's any red or yellow errors, apart from the ones that's in-game. That failed to open XML data, shaders, whatever, that's a game error. And we don't have collectibles in this map. I haven't set that up, so that's fine. I don't see any problems, so I'll just scroll to the top. And those warnings are just because I'm working with unzipped map folders, so that's fine. My word. Alright, so it's working fine. So let us run down to field number 4. Well, actually, I can just quickly check the map and just run here to the farmer visit. And there it is, guys. Look at that. There's our workshop. And now this workshop has got doors and stuff that's going to work via the animated objects. So that should work. And the sound is working. Everything is fine. Can't remember if this has got the light switch. Does have the little door actuator thingamabobby there. Doesn't have a light switch? No, I don't see a light switch. That's just the door things. Yeah, interesting. I think these lights work with day-night timing, so it doesn't work during the day, but it's on at night. That type of stuff. And there's our farmers, all nice. Our gate. Let's check our gate if that is working. The fence is looking great. Yep, the gate is working, guys. So that is wonderful. And then last of all, our pigsty is down there, and the bakery. The bakery is here as well. Just want to see if that is operational. If you see the icon, normally it is operational. There it is, bakery. But just to be safe, let's just see if there's any. There should be an eye somewhere here that you can buy it. Well, I think we already own it. Oh, here we go. Spanner, not an eye. Press R. Yeah, it's definitely working, guys. Perfect. And last but not the least, our pigsty. We should be able to buy a pig at least. Here we go. I'm just going to select that one. Buy one. Yes. And now if we go to our animals, we should have one pig in there. Nice. Great. And we should actually see our piggy here somewhere. Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's lying down. It's cold out in the Alps and it's lying under the nice red hot light. Nice. And our bees is down there. Oh, I forgot about the bees. They should be flying. Yeah, look at them, man. Isn't that wonderful, guys? So that's how easy, quick and easy you can add all the placeables you want and put it in game. Now, unfortunately, it's not that easy to to do the mods. If you want to add a mod, it's going to be a different process that you can actually do via the same process here. I think maybe we should quickly do a mod as well, guys. So what mods have I got? Let me quickly just have a look. We're going to have to go out of the game quick. Let's go out of the game. Quit game, yes. Because I have to put a mod in that will work. Just going to quickly have a look. What placeables have I got in mod form, you know? Mods 2, I think, has got a lot of stuff in it. Dealership. There's a dealership. Amazon. Most of these are vehicles. So composite hall. Let's use this composite hall pack, guys. That will be interesting. Let's take this composite hall pack, and because this is a pack now, it's actually more complicated because it's got a lot of stuff in it. It's a pack. All right. So let's have a look at that. First of all, let's just scout the mod desk. What is it saying here? Okay. Store items. It's definitely, and it's got some 110 stuff. This is important because if you just load the mod, it's not going to work that way. Now, there's two ways you can do this, guys. You can save yourself the trouble and the hassle of building it into your map via the editor, or you can place it in game in mod form. Then it will still work the same as that we've done just now, you know. So let me show you. If we go into the game now, we now have that in our directory. So let's quickly open the map and place one of those halls. Okay, because I've already actually made the video on how to add a mod to your map, so let us not bother with that, because you can watch that video, and I think I'll put a description in the video to show you this map. There you go. It was selected there, so that's good. That's why when you start a new game, it's nice that it selects everything. Good. So when you've now placed the mod, it's exactly the same drill, but remember now, whenever you want to use this map, that mod needs to be in the modder if you want to use the same process. So once again, let us just add some money, 12. Add and remove some bucks, like so, and then purchase. And then we're going to go to our file construction stuffies again. And that would probably be under buildings, yeah, sheds. Composite machine shed mods. Here we go. Alright, so one of these, doesn't matter which one we take. Let's just grab this one. Oh boy, it's a big thing. Just run over, that's over the fence. Come this way to our thingamabob here. Alright, and now, yeah, there's enough space here. Let's place this down. Right, and the same drill goes, guys. Save the map. Save. Where's my save? There it is. Quit, yes. Right, so now Placeables. This was save game 1 Placeable, so we're going to close that. Go back into our save game. I just want to open this in a new window, so we have 2 windows. Save game 2 is now where we are, and then find the placeables. Once again, scroll to the bottom, because your latest stuff will be at the bottom, and there it is, composite hall. So now you just click on that placeable to get the whole things that you need to copy, and then just drag, select, Control C, go into your placeables right at the bottom, and just add that in there. Control and V, like so. Save it, and believe me, guys, that is how simple and easy it is. You don't need to do anything else, because it's already loading it. Here you can see it's a mod name, and then file name is from the modder, and it specifies the mod there, and then the XML for that specific thingamabob. The thing I'm wondering now is if the whole functionality will still work. It might, because I think the XML will set it up. But remember, there was 110N stuff in there. So let us have a browse at that. And normally, if you extract stuff from a mod like that and you don't add the 110N stuff to your mod desk, then you will not have the functionality of switching and doors opening, whatever was specified there by the 110N. Okay, so I'm going to once again start a new save, and let's quickly run in. Interesting stuff. Very interesting stuff. Okay, so now there we go. Right, so now we have I always get confused where I am on this map. Visit, and there's our new shed. And the thing now is, does the things work? Ah, the door works. And just want to have a look at this button. Whatever this does, doesn't work. The lights work. Ah, okay. So I'm just not too sure if this door should work. So the lights do work and the door work. So let us just have a look. If I press F5, I'll be able to see if there should be any so that thing definitely has a trigger. Okay, so that trigger is for the door, not for this door here, and that is the light. So that's the only two. But if I stand in this trigger, it also opens the door. So why would you have? So I'm just going to toggle F5 again to get rid of that. No, it is. It shows up and down. So that's just for the door. I thought this door will be able to open, but it's not. All right. So it just want to get rid of all the nasty things. Like I said, guys, the problem now with this. Oh yes, I wanted to have a quick browse now just to see if there is any errors on the thing saying couldn't find this, couldn't find that, because that's also interesting or very good to just have a look. That's just our normal stuff. I don't see anything of importance. Yeah, so there's nothing, guys. So it's definitely all that the mod gives. So that, guys, is then how you can add a mod to your map. But remember now, the problem with this now is if you add a mod this way and you want to share your map with a friend or upload it to somewhere, you're going to have to accompany the whole map with all the mods that you've done this way. So you can't just add the map alone. You have to put the map in its own zip and all the mods as it came from from the internet, and it has to be, you can't rename them, nothing, because if you rename them it won't work. Because remember, here in the XML it points to an exact name, composite hall, that is the mod name, fs22 underscore composite hall pack. So if you change anything in that order, it will be pointless, then your things won't work. Good. So now I've already made a video where I showed you how to take this mod now that you have in game and place it into your map. So I'm not going to redo that whole process, because it's stuff that we've already looked at. So I'll just add a link to that video in the description, and that will show you how to now put that, and then you don't have to, you actually build the mod into your map, so you don't have to have the mod apart from the map, you know, so that kind of stuff. Great, guys. So I really think, hope it was of good purpose, and so far. Now, guys, what you can do now, say you want to now have all your stuff in your map. Say you want to now have all the mods and stuff that you've placed into the editor, so that you can also see them in the editor. I like that, because when you work in the map, there's nothing on this field in the editor, but if you look in the game, there's a lot of stuff on this field, you know. So it's just annoying when you work in the editor, you don't know what's actually in game, you know. So it's very nice to do it, and then at the end, when your map is 100% complete, then you delete the placeables.xml, not the placeables, the placeholders folder with all the stuff in the editor. Then it will go back to this, and your map i3D will be a bit smaller, you know. So the purpose of that is to make your map i3D smaller. It's actually not the i3D, it's the shapes file. The i3D is just the text file, but the shapes file is the one with all the textures and stuff, you know. So yeah, it does make the shapes file smaller, which in turn makes your map smaller, if you understand what I mean. Okay, guys, so let's do just one of those that we've put in, and I'm going to do the mod. Unfortunately, you can't put, like I said, you're going to have to watch that video how to put it in the editor, and I'm not going to do that part of this. You can watch that as a separate add-on to this video. So let us do one of those things that we've added there. Let's just grab one. That was the whole pack, the bakery. So as simple as pie, guys. What you do now is you take the bakery. So unfortunately, you're going to do them one at a time, not as easy as copy and paste like we've done now. But if you want to get them into your map in the editor, you have to do them one at a time. So you'll take this line, the placeables, and you follow this directory, data, placeables, lizard, production points, bakery, EU, and then bakery eu.xml. So you'll find this bakery, and the i3D, which is in this directory, you need to import into your map. So that is basically all we need to do. So we're going to go file, import, and then we're going to go farming simulator 22. It was data, placeables, it was lizard, productions, production points, bakery EU, and there's the i3D, bakery EU i3D. So that one you open up, okay, and it will bring it into your map. We're not working with terrain editing now, so I'm just going to close that for now. So there it is, bakery EU. But now, guys, we need a placeholders folder, because if you now put this in your map like so, you're going to have this one in your map, and you're going to have that one in the game. So you're going to actually load two on top of one another, and it's going to be a mess, because you're going to have two triggers, and they're going to be imposed on top of one another. You won't see that there's two, but you're going to have the game running two at once. So it's going to definitely cause big problems. So you can't have them in the map, in the editor as well as in the game. So now to get them to get the game to ignore the one in the editor, we need a placeholders folder, and I think I have one. I'm not too sure. Map, it doesn't look like I've got one, which is good, because now I can show you how to make one. So under gameplay, I normally put all the stuff in there because they are XML loaded. So under gameplay is a good place to put it. So first of all, let's create a transform, and in the transform we just call the transform placeholders placeholders, because it holds a place for that particular items. Alright, so we're going to take this, cut it, Control X, and just wait for it to cut, and then go to gameplay and Control and V to paste it. Right, so then we just put it in there. And now what we need to do is, this is just another transform, but we need to convert this now to something that's got a script running telling it what to do. And in order to do that, we need to go into the window and go into user attributes. Alright, so we're going to take the user attributes window and select the placeholders folder like that, and then we're going to make a new script to run. So you're going to say on create, and create with a capital C, just like that. Select here the drop down, go to script callback and click add. So it will add a script, and now we must tell it which script it must run. So this is on create is a script that runs on the folder. So when the game loads your i3D, it comes to this folder and it sees, oh, there's a script that it needs to run, and we're going to tell it now which script, and it is placeholders dot on create, just like that. So it's placeholders, I've spelled it with a capital P, like so, placeholders dot on create with a small o and a capital C, on create. And there it is, guys, as easy as pie. And what you do now, you grab your bakery, cut it, Control X, wait for it to cut. I don't know why my PC is so slow today, oh my word, and go Control and V in the thing there. I just want to close this stuff while we're waiting. Good. And now it's in the placeholders folder. So what will happen now is the game will load your map. So you open your game Farming Simulator, you select your map, and the moment you click start there, it will start loading your R3D and all other stuff and XMLs and whatever, and it will come down to this folder and see, oh, okay, whatever is in this folder, this script tells it to ignore this bakery. So it won't load this in game. But the one in the XML, it's going to load. It's going to load this bakery in XML and place it at this position. Alright, so what we need to do now is grab this position, Control and C, so you select that position, go Control C, jump into your editor, select the bakery, and click there on top, Control Shift and V to paste your positioning. So then you can see it will paste all three for you. So it's 233,690. Let's just have verified 233,690. And rotation also very important. Don't forget your rotation. I'm just jippoing here. Control C. It's 0, 0, 0. It might be 0 in the map already. So there it is. If it wasn't, if your thing was rotated when you placed it, it will have different rotation values there. So just paste them in there. And that is it, guys. Now the bakery is in your map. Isn't that awesome? And remember now, your bakery script, for instance, if you look at this XML, it says bakery eu.xml. If you take this bakery now, if we open that up, mods, save game, Farming Simulator 22, data, placeables, lizard, what was it? So, no, it was productions, was it? Is it selling points? Production points. Bakery EU, and then the XML is there. So if you open this XML, you'll see there's other stuff that it loads as well. They call it dependencies or dynamically loaded parts. Alright, so there's a props.r3d that also needs to load. So if you want to, for fun, just add the props, you can also import this R3D and place it in your map, but I never bother with those because they are just building add-ons like antennas and chimneys and all kinds of stuff. But let me show you that anyways, and then you're going to need to put that in here as well, because otherwise it will be stuff hanging loose in your game. So what you can do then is import, and this you're going to bakery props, there it is. This you're going to then obviously rotate and place manually. I don't think it's got rotation info here for it. Yeah, you see there's no XML that's loading, it's just all there. So you're going to have to just manually rotate that props. So you cut that, drop it into the placeholders as well. I'm wondering if I take this props, because the bakery has already got rotation. If I take this prop, I've never tried this, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna cut it and drop it into the bakery EU, and maybe it will automatically align it to that one's positioning. Let's have a look. It should. Yeah, easy as pie, guys. Just drop it on the bakery, because it's part of the bakery, and it will automatically grab the bakery stuff and align it for you, because otherwise you have to manually do that. I've done that in the past, manually align it and put it in place. So there you can see all the props that's added. Yeah, just for fun, if you really want to have the whole thing in your map, you know. But anyway, now you can see the thing, and it's being loaded into the game via the XML. And all is well. That is how you do it, guys. I hope it's been insightful, guys. And now, obviously, like I said, you have to do one at a time manually. Import, go to the actual directory, grab the i3D, import it into your map, put the positioning down, and that is the end of the story. Well, guys, I hope it's been insightful and a lot of fun. It's been for me. And remember to like and subscribe, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.